This vulnerable though is scary because all of these hits dish out a lot of
Oh
damage. Oof.
my Jesus.
Yeah,
That was
no, that is a
insanity.
lot of damage. Wow. Wait a minute. That is a lot
That is a
of
lot of
damage.
damage.
Hold on.
The little branch.
Wow.
GG. Gora Jing is going for the sweep against METAT8 now.
Wow.
He is down to the last player. He's beat 1437 twice. Wow.
Oof.
Gora Jang coming through with the sweep of METAT8, and METAT8 may not make it into the third phase. That would be insane.
METAT8, who's gonna bring it home? We got Gora Jing versus Zero.
Oh, this is going to be very, very interesting. So we do see Zero's comp that was effective before be played again, because if it works, why switch it up? So there you go. We see Leafy action. We do see Garging play the full Rage team. And if there is a Rage team that is the the ragey team, this
The
is it.
ragiest.
The ragiest team is the triple Shiba team. And that is what we see in action. Shiba off of the front actually applies rage to these Axies, and there you go, 644. That is a lot of ragey Axies right there. Wow.
Reg is so focused he doesn't feel me tickling the bottom of his back.
Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you.
So Zero striking back with some serious, because he does take this serious. He's not able to take down the front beast for Gora Jing, though. That means Gora Jing is still going to be able to come through with full cards, use
Wow.
everything in his plateau, and he might even come through and do some rage damage now. No, he's splitting the rage up between
That is
his
a lot
axes.
of rage. That is a lot of rage between these Axies. That is a smart split up as well, because as soon as one of these Axies rage up, they can actually trigger a chain and rage the other one with Shibas going off everywhere. That is going to be very, very cool to see. Let's see if Garging is able to maximize this opportunity. There is a lot of pressure coming in from Zero. These carrots do dish out a lot of damage and then just clear up enough without sacrificing energy. So this is very cool. This is still anyone's game at this point. I think it's a matter of if Garging is able to go ham and go Super Saiyan with
This
his
is the turn,
Goku
right?
and Vegeta. Yeah.
And how is he going to get it? He only has 3 energy, so he has to make sure to get it on the same Axie and then use it. Oh, there's the
There you
Shiba. There's the
Boom!
Rage.
Rage
And then he's got
mode.
2 more energy. Little branch. Oh, but he didn't use the back
Ronin!
Axie.
That's big. That is a raging Ronin. Boom.
A
2, 4,
raging
4.
Ronin, a raging Roner right there. Oh my
Wow.
goodness, for 241 damage. That is the raging Roner of a lifetime. Is it going to be enough? Is Gora Jing going to be able to bring this down to the wire? But oh,
Wow.
wait.
That is
He's
big.
losing his his Axie with the 8 rages is gone.
Yeah.
There will
That
not
went
be
down.
another raging Roner next turn.
Yep, so this is even at this point because Gorging is able to clear an Axie and follow up. And with the way this plays out, that is big. Little Peas and Ronin, that's roughly 200 damage. Here we go. That is a vulnerable Ronin. Ooh, just he's
Oh
waiting for a bit.
boy,
And here we
he's
go.
coming. He got a little bit of
Boom,
shield too. That's
110.
another 110.
107 plus. Wow, that is huge. That's a big turn. Now Zero is in the back foot because Garging can draw a 3-card combo. It still has Little Branch to draw off of because the deck just reshuffled. However, Zero is trying to capitalize and deal a ton of damage this turn. Drawing a lot of swords hurts though, in the sense that there is not a lot of pressure this turn. But I think this is the last turn for either player. If Garging clears,
I believe
he
so.
wins.
This
If
is
Zero
it.
clears, if Zero survives, Zero wins. And this is the draw of a lifetime for Garging. And here we go. That is a lot of 2 energy cards, though.
That is not what he wanted.
Oof.
Oh, but it was enough.
Wow.
The damage is real. And
I think they will stick to the same comps in terms of Garging's lineup. We do see that Shiba, that triple Shiba team, just going nuts. A free return, choosing to return Little Branch as well, which means that is another form of rage coming in for our Goku backliner. Shu choosing to bring in the anemones. In terms of matchup, these buy time, but this is very, very scary because they heal. They do provide you with that HP buff, but rage comps actually just go ham. They don't care about
Yeah,
that
I was gonna
20
say,
HP. Yeah.
I don't think the healing from Shu is gonna be very efficient, right? Because you're not gonna get a chance to heal. You're just gonna be dead. And then he's going to move on to the next one, and you're just going to be dead. So I think this matchup is looking really good for Gora Jing, and it's interesting because why would Shu, who picked so well earlier, go against Gora Jing, who's been clearly playing Beast Rage all day, and not counter it, right? This seems like a tough matchup for Shu.
Yep. There could be an argument where this is what they believe is the strongest matchup versus Rage, because in terms of comp, we do know that Shu has a healing comp that is defensive. I do know that Shu also has the reflectile comp. That is one thing that could fare well versus this Rage comp. It is scary in the sense that it can still go both ways. However, maybe what happens is Gorging doesn't rage as effectively, and then there's this aggression coming in from Shu with all of these offensive moves. There is that potential, but in terms of on paper, I think there is a slight advantage towards the Rage team, as you said.
And now we're seeing, you know, the healing, it hasn't really been effective yet. Maybe he gets off a little bit right here. He does get off a risky fish, which,
That's
you
big.
know, that was nice. Get off that damage before that Axie dies. Get some
Yep.
value. They did clear the front beast. So, you know, Shu's not in a bad spot by any means. But I
True.
still, that backliner getting at 7 rage.
Yeah.
The frontliner now from Shu is about to die. We're going to have a 2v2 with an almost Super Saiyan Goku. Careful is all I got to say.
Oof. Oh, no Cyaning coming in just yet. There is one more turn. This Axie, though, is in a good spot for Gorging because having that little branch means even if your midliner Axie dies, little branch can still provide you with 1 rage stack, which means you can still go off even if your Axie's a loner at that point. So it is a really good placement right now of Gorging's 9 rage on that backline Axie. Very, very cool.
That's a good point because that's going to give him that ability to go ham at the end of the game and really just try to finish him.
Yep,
Fatality
Void is
style.
huge though. That is big coming in from Shu. Goldfish will draw you a card if that is your last offensive move, and it is because revenge cards don't count for that number for Goldfish, which means Shu's able to draw that Gyro, which means this comes in plus a sword from that extra Nemo, which means there's a lot of pressure.
He didn't get the finish, right? So it's still okay for Gorging. He's still feeling okay about this, but Shu's in a nice spot right now. Let's see how this rage plays out.
Here we go. That is a lot of rage. That is a big Shiba. Here we go. Not seeing it just yet. And then boom.
Oh my goodness. Sit down and then a Neon energy to follow up. Oh my goodness. That is painful, brutal. And the Kestrel just on top, you know, just a little bit of extra. Gorging.
Biggest 316 damage.
that was some Goku Kamehameha right there. That was some true Kamehameha. Wow. Just
Chat's
wow.
going wild as well. Holy moly, what was that?
Gorging is the Beast Master Flex. He brings the heat, he brings the pain. That was impressive. Holy crap. This is gonna be a barn burner if Gorging gets to keep playing these beasts. Boom. Look at this damage. 181. Just clearing the field. Gora versus 1437, who is going to bring out that AoE damage comp, and Gora is going to stick with his Shiba guns. Let's see what happens.
This is big. Kestrel in the front. Is 1437 going to be hurt this turn? Looks like he's okay. Even able to play as many cards as possible for this turn with that Cottontail heal. Risky Fish is going to deal a lot of damage. There was an option to go Risky Fish first, have that Confuse trigger, but I don't think 1437 wants to shuffle a Confuse into his deck for an extra 20 damage and opts to just go ham in the end with the Risky Fish. But a good turn nonetheless. A good turn.
Very good damage for 1437. Very strong start. But, you know, Gorging, he's confident. He feels ready. He's charging up his Goku yet again. He's like, okay, you know this guy? He's been kicking y'all your teammates' butts. You want to see? You want to feel the pain? You want to feel that little branch, brother? And that's what he's doing. He's charging him up again.
Yep. We do see here Cardro from 1437 being able to go triple AoE at this point, or there's an option to just go double. Oh, chooses for it. So having 2 Grandma's fans stack on top of each other means these Axies are going to be vulnerable for a while. Because that turn of being vulnerable stacks up the more you hit them with the same status effect. So this is vulnerable forever. However, confidence...
Vulnerable forever, however.
These confidence, they remove those stacks. That is big for Gorging. Now the backline is fresh again.
Oh, this is going to be big. Wow. That was a lot of wasted damage, though.
Yeah.
That was a lot of wasted damage. That was another big baboomshka right there. But he did get the kill, so it's not like a bad thing. But it could have been more efficient.
Yep, there was a play to return the little branch and swing with a Ronin. That could clear that Axie, and then you draw a little branch again instead of swinging with a little branch. I think that was an option for Gorging. However, he chose to be fully offensive with a little branch. There could be that the math isn't enough to clear 1437's front Axie. But yep, it's still a good play nonetheless. This demolishing that front liner from 1437 is big.
Oh, and a Shiba comes into play again. That is
Oof.
huge.
Rage
That is
again.
absolutely huge.
I don't think he's done. I think he wants to rage even further. Boom! Wow.
Wait, what just happened? Why did he get
That
more
is-
energy?
That is Goku. That is Vegeta. That is Trunks going ham, raging.
Oh my goodness, that was totally not fair. 1437, I feel terrible for you right now. You are getting Gora'd on. He's Gora jingling all about with all of the rage. It's insane in the membrane. This guy is just a
Wow.
massive machine. But look at 1437 striking back with his one-of-a-kind Axie, which is like, it's such a cute little goofy Axie, right? But it's actually a menace.
Yep, and I think he still has a chance and is still in this. This vulnerable, though, is scary because all of these hits dish out a lot of
Oh
damage.
my Jesus.
Yeah,
that
no,
was
that is
insanity.
a lot of damage. Wow.
Continue to dominate.
Ooh.
They've switched
1-4
sides.
Yep, 1437 chooses to stick with the same comp, though. This is going to be very cool to see. In terms of turns, 1437 was turn 2 the last game, and now he is turn 1. So that could matter versus these rage comps. You are 1 turn ahead versus them, and we do see the Cottontail being maximized as well for turn 1, being able to dish out a lot of damage this early across their team. So that is big. That is huge. Ooh.
Choi Oi, the freaking Shiba, over and over again is just quite insane. All the
Yep.
Shiba craziness that Gorajing has been bringing, and that's why every time we've been seeing a beast team without the triple Shiva, today it seemed underwhelming. Right now, it feels like, especially with these common runes, the triple Shiba, super Saiyan, it's been the play.
Yep. Because having 4 between these 3 axes just means that everyone gets a chance to go rage. That is, I think, the opportunity that Gorging is going for. And look at that! The backline is going full Super Saiyan as early as turn 4. Boom!
Oh my goodness.
What
And
is
then a little
going
piece.
on?
Another 129 damage. Gorajing is the new king of the ring. He is the beast master. He is taming the beasts and just absolutely crushing everybody in his path. 1437 trying to return fire with the Earwig. He's got a Mavis on the field. He's got some extra energy. He's going with, he's trying to strike back, but I don't know. Look at how much rage is still on these beasts.
That is true. One good thing, though, is rage actually adds damage to yourself. Whenever you're in rage form, you get an extra tick of damage for every rage stack. That's why AoE works really well, because the damage spread out actually benefits you whenever they are a bit of raged up. But you don't want them to
Got
go
it.
full rage because they go ham at that point. But having these extra bits of damage actually helps a lot in terms of spreading the damage. And we do see here that there's a red Axie up front for Gorging, there's a middle HP Axie in the middle, and then there's just that fresh Axie, though.
Don't forget, though, the rage is also more damage done from
that's true, that's
Gorajing,
true.
right? He's also doing 2 damage per rage point more
Yep.
to all of the other Axies that METAT8 has been putting out. And
Yep.
so far, it's definitely been
Working.
working in the favor of the offensive side.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
yes,
true.
the birdie is still flying. I don't know for how much longer, but these beasts, they're about to level up again. If he can get another Shiba and get this midliner up right now, that would be insane.
Wow, that means this midliner would have been the crux of 1437. However, that's big. Kestrel coming in. That means 1437 can't use any offensive cards from this backline Axie, while Gorging is dishing out a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness.
Wow!
Oh my goodness, Gora King, that perfect Kestrel. Yes, it really was the perfect Kestrel, because now all of a sudden, okay, well, I guess with that draw, 1437 doesn't
You'll want
care
to
that
shield up
much.
at this point and be defensive, I think. Yep, just to buy a turn and make sure that you have a counterattack to come in. This is going to be very, very scary for Gorging if 1437 survives this attack. But wait a minute, that is a lot.
That is a
of
lot of damage.
Hold on.
The little branch.
Wow.
GG. Gora Jing is going for the sweep against METAT8 now.
Right to it. Boom. Gorajing on the left, keeping. If it ain't broken, why fix it? There you go. Zero actually bringing in the firepower with the Leafy Clover. We did see this in action a while ago, right? And in matchup, Gorajing was ahead and won this game. But I think this was one of the closer games
I
with
agree.
this comp. Yeah.
But right now, it feels like it doesn't matter what you do. Gorajing is just gonna laugh at you, right? Like that's what it feels like right now. That was a good start for Zero. He's got this front Axie really, really low. But now let's see how this goes. Oh, I see a
Wow.
Shiba. That already terrifies
That is
me for
big.
Zero.
Yeah, you can Shiba the back or the you can. That's a Shiba on the front, which means that triggers, that rages up. It's always perfect timing as well for Gorajing.
Right? Right? That was crazy. That was actually crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was, and wow. So, you know,
Yeah.
again, Gorajing off to a great start. He's got all this extra energy. The carrot will give another shot, but he hasn't gotten the kill yet. That beast is going to stay alive.
Yep, I think Zero chose to keep it alive because it's already done its damage. The Shiba's gone. There's nothing that Zero's afraid of from this frontline Axie, which
He
means
got a
that
free
the
confident
next-
out of it, though. He did
Yep,
get a confident,
that's
and
true.
look at the
That
value
is
now.
big.
Because he's going to get off some attacks, and then he's going to get off a Ronin with the big
Ooh,
babushka.
Raging Ronin, here we go
The
again.
Raging Roner. The
Boom.
Raging Roner.
200.
201 damage.
Wow, that is big damage right there. So yeah,
And everything is going right.
Yeah.
See, Zero played the bush, playing for the late game. He, in hindsight, he
There
probably
is
should have
no
gone
late
for the
game.
leafy and tried to kill that front line. It was a risky play, right?
Mhm.
But in hindsight, like, you got the confident got the Roner, and then the Raging Roner came through and hit you for 200,
true.
bro.
That's
That is
true.
not okay. That is not a good thing, and that is not the way you want
And then draws
game
the
to go.
Shiba now at this
Wow.
point as well. Wow. Is he choosing to
All
go
the
for it, though?
damages.
opts
Gorajing
not
going
to.
for the sweep on METAT8. This is incredible. He is
Wow.
going absolutely ham sandwich with
Yep.
some cheese on top. Put on
Yep.
some hot sauce, baby, because this guy knows his game. Incredible, incredible gameplay.
That's a leafy damage coming in. That is enough to clear that midline Axie from Gorging. It's a 2v1, and this Axie from Gorging isn't in rage mode yet. It's not going to rage anymore because of the way Little Branch goes rage with. There is Confident that adds 2, but with Little Branch only adding 1 now. There is that Shiba, though, on this backline, which can actually rage itself if you bring it down enough. And I think we will see a bit of that action. This adds
Next turn,
1.
probably, right? We'll see a nice
yeah.
big rage.
Yep, this is going to be very, very scary from Zero's part because now, do you even swing at Gorging's Axie? Or do you not? But you don't have a choice.
But you
if
have
you're
to.
aggro.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You're
you gotta
dead.
swing.
You have nothing left. You're running out of everything's.
Yeah.
And this
so
is it.
That's a lot of stacks, but is this enough? It is not enough.
Oh.
It is very close. Here we go.
Oh
Gorging.
my goodness. This is getting insane. Is he going to draw the confident, get rid of the debuffs?
No rage. Just going wild. Wow. And I think this is enough damage still.
It will be.
Wow.
The Roner. Wow.
Oof.
Gorajang coming through with the sweep of METAT8, and METAT8 may not make it into the third phase. That would be insane.